Hi everyone, I'm MacKenzie. I'm with the Beaverton City Library, normally at Murray Shoals, but today I am at home. And I'm going to show you how to make a paper fan at home with supplies that you probably have at home. And these fans specifically are inspired by Vietnamese paper fans. But first, I'm going to give you a little bit of background information. So fans are common across Asia, including China and Japan. But what makes Vietnamese paper fans, one of the things that makes them a little bit different, is that they open at an angle that is less than 180 degrees. Let's talk about angles for a minute. So angles are what happens when two lines come together to make a point. So let's pretend that my two hands are lines. Now they have a point, and we have an angle. So this angle would be roughly 90 degrees. This is less than 90 degrees, more than 90 degrees. And if I can get my two lines really, really straight so that they look like one straight line, then that is 180 degrees, all right? So if you look at my example right here, this is my fan, and again, roughly 90 degrees. But as much as I open it up, it doesn't quite make a 180 degree angle, all right? So these Vietnamese paper fans, they are also highly decorative, typically with traditional characters that symbolize prosperity. They're also created with strong and elastic bamboo, dough paper, and silk. And these fans are not only used in daily life, but also in traditional art performances. This information I took from a website called Vietnamese Tourism, and it is vietnamesetourism.org. Now on to make our paper fan. Like I said, this is my example, and the supplies that you will need will be a sheet of paper or cardstock. Yours is gonna look flat and not decorated, all right? I did a little bit of work on mine already. You'll need some ribbon and scissors and some glue. And I used markers, but you can use crayons, you can use colored pencils, you can use paint. Just remember to let it dry. I wouldn't recommend stickers because you're gonna be folding the paper, but anything you can use to decorate your piece of paper, all right? So first, you wanna decorate that piece of paper. I just made a spiral on mine using a marker because I'm not a very good artist, but I bet you can create something that's more beautiful, more exciting, and more creative than this, all right? So I got my spiral, that's gonna be my design, and then I wanna start folding the paper. Now, as you can see, I've already made the folds, but you wanna make sure that you're folding along the long side of your paper, all right? So we do an accordion fan fold. Boop, boop, boop. Accordion fold, there we go. All right. Once you have your long strip of paper in your accordion fold, then you want to fold it in half, just like this. Now, before you put on the glue, you want to get that piece of ribbon and you want to put it in the middle, take it all the way down to the bottom, and then you're just going to tie that to the fan, all right? So let me do that when it's not in my way. And you don't have to do a bow, you can just tie it off. All right, so there it is. Next, you're going to put some glue on this side and on this side. And let me put some glue on there. Done. And then you're going to glue it all together, just those little pieces. And you could sit here for say 10 or 20 minutes and hold it tight together so it stays glued, right? Or you can do what I did, and you can fold it all the way in half and stick it underneath something super heavy. So I'm just gonna stick mine under a notebook right now and let it do the work for me, all right? And at the end, you are going to, this is what you'll get, right? And you'll just carefully unfold it. Now, when I did this one, there were a few more pieces that were kind of stuck together with the glue, and I just very, very carefully unstuck it so that just these two pieces right here are glued together. All right. And then you have your paper fan inspired by Vietnamese paper fans. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you learned something new and that maybe you make a paper fan in the next week or two. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you later. Bye.